What's going on, people? Jay the Black here. Make sure you go to carmarshall.com. They are a sponsor of the channel with over 100,000 new and used cars. Online, you can go and find what you like. They'll negotiate it and you can get you a good deal. You know, no matter how many people try to emulate me and what I do, because there's a lot of dudes now trying to copycat what I do. Dudes all of a sudden want to do what I do and make the same kind of content as me. They cannot duplicate me because I am me. There's only one Jay the Black. You know what I'm saying? What's the deal? Who's hollering? What are you talking about? I think you need to take the earphones out your ear. You know? But maybe my mic is loud. Let's see. Should be all right. But yeah, shout out to the new people I modded up on the other channel. I modded up Neon and Turf and ATL. Okay. But this stream is gonna be about me in particular. Shout out Mr. King Tudor. And just me in general, me being different, okay? And me being as young as I am to be a veteran in this YouTube thing. But ever since I stepped on the scene, even as a young man, I always felt like I was more intelligent than other people, that I was more, strong in my opinions as other people. So, I've never really wavered, almost 4 years of making content. Because I started out in November 2014 when I believe, and I really believe I had a message that needed to get out there. 25 years old, was not afraid to put my opinions out there. I wanted to be heard. I wanted people to understand where I was coming from. But it didn't matter, I've always been around men older than me, but I always felt like I belonged. I never felt intimidated because other men don't intimidate me, okay? I've never been the type of person to back down from anything or anybody, because I've always felt like I was more intelligent than other people because I always knew how to read them, Even in my most emotional states, I was always playing chess and other people were playing checkers. And I'm not the moral victory type, you know what I'm saying? I want to flat out win and succeed as a young man. No matter what has to get done, it's gonna get done because I want it to get done. Nobody is going to outwork me. Nobody is going to outsmart me. That has always been how I've done things. That's why I have gained the traction that I have. 38, I can contest you're intellectually sound beyond your years. That was. I appreciate that, Turf. I try. Some people believe that my age, me being 29, they will say that it's a weakness. No, it's a gift because when you're young, you're at your physical peak. Mentally, you're at your quickest. So I've always been one step ahead of people. And the thing is, though, even no matter how emotional I get, I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking things through. I'm always thinking about the consequences of my actions and the things that I'm going to do. And I still don't care. Because I'm trying to win. Win by any means necessary. We all need to have that mindset, especially when you're young men. Never be afraid to be successful and go hard for what you want. Because there are going to be a lot of detractors and there's going to be a lot of people. Hold on a second. There's going to be people who are going to tell you that you need somebody who's more mature and older to set you on the right path. No, you fucking don't. You don't need that. Half of these dudes are simps Half of these dudes have lost their minds. They can't teach anybody anything. What are they gonna teach me? If you can't teach yourself how to do better in life, how are you going to any way tell me how to be a better man? Like how, Sway? How are you gonna tell me how to be a better man when you can't even get your own life together? Shout out to Real Private, says Jay, if Young Buck does a porno with a female, would that dead the gay rumors? No, because y'all still gonna believe he's gay, so it's not really gonna matter. Y'all still gonna believe that something's wrong with him. So I will say, as a young man in this world, you have to be a wolf, man. That's why I titled this what I titled it. Being young, bitter, and different from the rest. I consider myself different from the rest. Listen, you're not gonna see me going around here acting tough like I'm a badass. I don't need to do that. What I do in life is gonna show you everything I want you to know. I don't want you to know me as some tough guy, okay? I want you to know me as a guy who went out there and seized power, who seized the financial opportunities that he could achieve. I don't care about being, just the greatest man's man for women. That shit don't impress. That shit don't. It's not something I seek every day. Why don't y'all think I do many videos speaking on the nature of women like I used to? Because I'm seeking other goals. There's other things I want to achieve. I don't care what some of these guys tell y'all, okay? The best way to get the attention and the cooperation of the majority of these women and to get the respect of other men is to gain power. That's the only way. I don't care how many books or lectures you watch, unless you obtain something that people can benefit from, they're not going to respect you. So I seek power. I don't seek to be the biggest alpha of the group. That's not a goal of mine either, because a lot of these guys who will claim that moniker, 9 times out of 10 got some woman pulling their strings. And we all know this. But you see, when you're independent of thought, so Mr. Everything, when you have situations where your turf, since I don't have too much, let me go ahead and give you a set of keys, bro. I don't have too many in here. Anyway, you go sit in the corner, sir, before you make accusations. Okay? Anyway, you see me, I'm trying to seek the unattainable. See, it's easy to sit back and say, well, if I have muscles and I have a 6-pack chest and I talk to people a certain way, I'm going to gain respect that way. You're going to gain a minimal amount of respect from a minimal amount of people, okay? People who are easily led astray, people who are mentally unstable, okay? I don't want to lead a group of mentally unstable people. I want those people to be sound in their mind mentally. Those are the people who can actually help me. They can bounce ideas off of me. I don't need people that I have to constantly put on my back and carry up a hill. Okay, Mr. Everything else. There's too many people trying to be put on somebody else's shoulders. Okay? I want to seek power. I want to seek financial opportunities in life. I'm not out here trying to impress the minority. I want something that all people are going to want to be a part of. They're just going to be drawn to it. People are not drawn to what you may think or what you may believe. Some people may, but unless you have something to trade, people are not going to be as quick to come to you. They're not. Now, let me speak on being bitter. You know, I am bitter. You know why? Because I had to basically make myself into who I am. I had my father in my life, but you know, him and my mother separated when I was younger. So it was always up to me to grow up and really focus on building myself up and not having anybody just right there to make sure that I was doing the things necessary. So there were a lot of bumps in the road. And you can see why a lot of younger men don't respect older men. I don't blame them, because you have a lot of these older men out here, for the most part, who do not bring anything, okay, to their families. They don't. That's why their own kids don't respect them. But then they will demand respect. You don't get respect because of your age. You get respect because of the what you have done, what you have built. What's going on, people? Jay the Black here. Make sure you go to carmarshall.com. They are a sponsor of the channel with over 100,000 new and used cars. Online, you can go and find what you like. They'll negotiate it, and you can get you a good deal. Okay? If your own family don't respect you, why would I respect you? If you don't even speak to your children, you have no relationship with your kids, and you demanding respect from people you don't know, you're a loser, dude. There's no way I will give you any respect. And that's why you have men who are bitter, men who will not show these guys respect. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I've said this. There was one guy that was in my chat room one day. He was in his feelings because I said, you know, there's a lot of older men I just don't respect. They don't get no respect from me. And they had that dude in his feelings. But you haven't built anything. Your community's in shambles, dude. The foreigners run your community. They treat your women like crap. And you want me to respect you? Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. Just like I told that guy in his feelings when he was in my chat room. Okay? Let me just say this. Not a lot, but some of you older dudes who are standing in the way, who haven't built anything, and you have younger men who are more successful than you, who are more powerful than you, who are more smarter than you, you need to get out their way. You need to get out their way because you're not bringing anything to anybody's community. You're holding people back. For seniority? Nah, fuck seniority. I'm all about what can be built today. I don't have time to sit here and wait for you to decide to build something. Get out the way if you're not ready to build up a structure. Because a lot of these guys have nothing, not for their families, not even for themselves. So you have a lot of young, bitter men out here who do not respect the older generation because the older generation let them down. They sold out. That's why they get no respect. And they shouldn't get any respect. Why would you respect people who haven't built anything? What community of people outside of black people respect men who haven't built anything? Respect women who are completely turned out. Name a community that respects the men who sold out, who don't even respect themselves and don't even respect the women that they have children with. But then they look at us like you need to respect us because we're older. No, we don't. What you need to do is move out of the way and allow these younger, hungrier men to not control, but to become leaders, because they're going to become leaders anyway. They're going to get past you, but you can do the right thing and show your level of respect for the accomplishments that these guys have made and say, you know what, I'm going to let y'all have it. Shout out to Real Prophet. Says you only get respect for your merits. Very true. Yeah. I don't believe in respecting somebody because they're older. when you haven't accomplished anything. When you haven't accomplished anything, you can't be demanding respect from anybody. And that's what you see going on a lot. You have a lot of these guys, man, out here demanding respect when they have built nothing. They have nothing to show for it whatsoever. Look at the relationships between men and women, okay? You know, I'm not one of those type of people who is going to talk about how I'm this and that, and, you know, I can get a woman to cooperate, whoop-de-whoop-de, whoop-de, whoop-de-whoop-de. I'm not one of those type of people. I'm not one of these type of people going to give you, you know, it's going to talk a big game, but I don't see it, you know? And what's going on, you have a lot of men out here talking more than they're doing. And yes, a lot of these guys are older than me and ain't accomplished anything, but they've done all these great things, but you ain't accomplished nothing. You still looking up at me. So if you're still looking up at me, how successful are you? How much should respect be put into you when you're still looking up at me at the end of the day? You're still looking to me to figure out your next steps in life. You're still looking up to men like me because you're lost and you're trying to be found. You see, it don't take much to hop on social media and talk about the lifestyle that you have lived, to talk about the type of person you used to be. Well, you're not that person anymore. Okay? What you did in the streets don't mean nothing on social media. What you did in your old neighborhood with whatever amount of women, that means nothing on this platform. So you think about corporate America. I think corporate America is built towards more women, man. I mean, they only want women and effeminate men, or you know, socially weaker men in those corporate offices, man. I don't think I could work in a corporate. I mean, I'm a social chameleon, so I can fit in anywhere. You can put me anywhere, I can fit in. Doesn't matter. But working in corporate America, it would be a battle every single day. It'll be a battle of, you know, let's say you're dealing with this person, and then you done with that, you deal with that, and you're gonna have another person you have issues with, and you have another person, and it don't take nothing for these people to go and start spreading rumors about you, and then, you know, start to go to HR whenever they feel like, you know, you're raising your voice a little bit too much at them, or you're telling them to go fuck off, you know. You know, it is about surviving, Sadil. It is very savage in corporate America because there's a lot of good money to be made, and you got a lot of people who come from all different backgrounds. A lot of those people mentally are screwed up, all in one place, and the pressure is on. So high pressure to be in corporate America. It is very much so high pressure. You know what I'm saying? And that is why only the strong survive. You know what I'm saying? Survival of the fittest. No matter what you're doing. You know? It's all about being a survivor. It's all about being able to outmaneuver people. You know, I did a live stream about playing psychological chess. And people don't understand. I play a lot of psychological chess. Okay? A lot of it. I can be very emotional. I can be very calm, but I'm always playing chess. I'm always reading and observing my behavior. Why do y'all think I take my behavior to levels that y'all have never seen? Y'all have seen it recently. Y'all have seen me go completely off. It is because I want to test the limits of how far I can go and what people would react to. It's all about socially getting, basically getting a viewpoint on the people who are around you and the people who only come around when there's beef. Because when I was going at certain people, I noticed that there were people around I'd never seen before, or there were people around that I hadn't seen in a while. So understand me, and I want y'all to understand me good. I am always in control of my emotions. I've never been on YouTube and have never not had control of my emotions. And people understand that. What's going on, people? Jay the Black here. Make sure you go to carmarshal.com. They are a sponsor of the channel with over 100,000 new and used cars. Online, you can go and find what you like. They'll negotiate it and you can get you a good deal. Yeah, Vern, I went completely off, okay? And people were coming into the chat room. I was looking the whole time at the chat room. And I was seeing people I had never seen before, or people who I've seen here and there, but they were there just for the beef. You know what I'm saying? And that is why I kept going and I kept pressing and I kept pressing, because it's all about figuring out who's there. You have to do that. I think I saw a documentary on psychology. It was a psychology documentary, and you learn a lot from certain things, you know? You do. I have learned over the years how to control my emotions to the point of where I can raise my voice one minute and then go back to being calm the next. You would really think that I was angry. You would really think that I was mad, that I'm going in, I hate these people. But no, it's all just to basically put on a show. Put on a show, you know? And because you want to win. When you're going at people, you want to win. I'm not saying I was playing, Denise. What I'm saying is, like, let's say if I am upset and I just start just saying crazy left field shit, right? You have to question whether I'm saying out of anger or saying it just to press buttons. Now, I do legitimately get angry. I do. I legitimately do get angry, you know? But I don't just lose control. I don't lose control like that. I've never have and I never will. Because you can log off this, okay? The only time you're ever gonna see me really angry is if I'm face to face with somebody and they're really trying me, like they're really pressing me. But words and voices don't get me angry. That don't mean that I won't tear into you and destroy you and seek to get a W, because I'm always seeking the W. I'm always seeking the W. There's nothing but the W. I see nothing but W. I don't see L's. What L? What L? Damn, you're pretty. I'm a Pisces. Anybody knows about Pisces will know exactly what I just talked about. You have to be in control of it, and that's what makes me different from the rest, is that I'm able to control my emotions better than anybody. You know, I'm better to control my emotions than anybody. I've never been in a situation where I just lost control, because I don't let people, especially on here, get me that upset. Now, when I'm going in, I go in. That doesn't mean I'm angry and upset and I want to fight you. Like it never gets to that point. It's just me just being passionate, because I'm a very passionate person. I'm a very, very passionate person. I'm passionate about everything that I say and everything that I do. So people mistake my passion for anger. That's not what it is. It's passion. I wouldn't be able to make videos if I wasn't passionate about it. Yeah, you right, Mr. Everything Else. That bro be going cash in when he have to. When I have to, I do go in. When I have to. When provoked. When provoked, I go in because I have to. I have to make a point. But I never allow this to like really like get me emotional where like I just want to fight somebody. You know? No, Julia, I'm not angry. I never get angry over what people say. You know what I'm saying? People used to say all kind of things about me in school. But that was school. You know, so if people say all types of things about me on social media, that's social media. It doesn't mean anything. Why do y'all think when I go in, people are laughing? Because I'm saying some funny shit. And when you're saying things that's funny, people are gonna laugh at it. And then you're only gonna press harder and harder to make those people laugh even more. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be upset to the point to where I want to physically like fight people. That's never something I'm trying to do. You know? So just understand, I am very well in control of my emotions. And there is not one person I have met on YouTube is going to take me off of it. What's going on, Bella? Wish I was bitter too. Yeah, reviews, you know, like I said, I am bitter. I'm bitter because I had to build myself up to only have people who are older than me, who know better, to try to tear me down by saying I need to respect them. I don't need to respect nothing you're doing. When I've built more than you, when I have more than you, when I can help you out, when you're looking up at me, I should never have to respect you. I'm sorry. The only elders I respect are the elders in my family, because I know the elders in my family worked hard. Jay's a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, you know, I am much more of a lover. You know, like I said, I'm a Pisces. We love, we don't fight, you know. We love, we don't fight, man. What's going on, Travis? Shout out to everybody that's coming in. Make sure y'all like the stream. Jermaine finally got a profile pic. What's going on, man? Yeah, you know what, Neon, you're right. You can shatter people's world with words. I've made videos. I've had people's family members, like celebrities' family members, contact me because of YouTube videos that I've made. And I didn't even curse in those videos. But my words hurt them so bad that relatives were contacting me trying to basically tell me that this person isn't what I said they were. You know? I've had people on YouTube make videos off of words about me. My words hurt more than anybody's because all I do is speak truth and I never have to raise my voice. I never have to raise my voice. I never have to raise my voice, but people get in their feelings over what I say. And I sit and I wonder like, wow, really? There are females right now. They comment on every video I post, but they're always angry at me. And I'm saying to myself, if you're angry at me, why are you commenting on every video? You're the first one in the comment section. You're the first one to be in the comment section, the last one to leave. You the first in the comment section, the last one to leave. Because you want to get my attention that bad. And it's been like this for over 3 years. You have these bitter people who don't like me, who be in the comment section of every video. Why are you here? They be the first one in the comment section. They be the first one in the comment section. The video ain't even been up 5 minutes. They in the comment section because of my words. You see, I don't have to curse. I can speak just like this and have about 2-3 people make videos or response live streams about it. Travis, I'm golden, bro. So y'all have to understand, man, like if I really truly want to hurt somebody's feelings, why would I get upset? Why would I get upset when the best way to hurt somebody's feelings is to just speak as calmly as I'm speaking? Just to speak calmly just like this if I really wanted to hurt somebody's feelings, because I will speak nothing but truth. Because the truth hurts. And every time I spoke the truth on one of these motherfuckers, they hurt. They butt hurt, they hurt. Days, weeks later, they're still in their feelings. That's how it is. That's the JDBlack effect. Because it's when I am able to read you and figure you the fuck out, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm gonna be in your head forever. And what happens is you either become a enemy for life, a hater for life, or a fan. I don't have to beat my chest like Tarzan. I turn these hating ass dudes into fans off of words. I don't even need to get angry. I don't need to be, making video after video. All I need to do is make one. And I'll either make you a fan or a hater. And that's usually what happens. You see, I don't have to put on a persona. I don't have to be a certain character to get people to listen to me. I can be me. That's why people fucks with me. I don't have to sit out here and put on a show for nobody. That's why people will always fuck with JDBlack. Because I'm real and I'm authentic and I'm gonna tell you about yourself. And people don't like that. Because they're bitch made. You have women that don't like that. Because they don't like when a man speaks to them like a man. You see, everything that I speak about in my videos and my content, that's who I am outside of it. This is no facade. This is not me putting on to get a donation. This is me. I was making videos before I even knew what the fuck a PayPal was. Before there was even a super chat. Do y'all understand? I was making content consistently before they even had a super chat. Super chat is relatively new. But I still would do videos and live streams because I love this shit. Because I love this shit. How can you not? How can you not love this shit? I know y'all do. Niggas be on YouTube all day long. So I know y'all love it. Let me speak to you sisters, man. The wall is undefeated. The wall is undefeated. Stop playing games. Okay? And understand the wall is undefeated. There's gonna come a day where the same men ain't gonna like you. The same men hitting you up in your inboxes or texting you, they're gonna stop because you don't look the same no more. So some of you women need to humble your fucking selves. You're not attractive enough to not be chose, to not get a ring. Do you get it? Do you get it? Listen, I wasn't shaming anybody for being on YouTube. What I'm saying is, you know, we all love YouTube. I'm on here, I'm producing content or whatever, but I know y'all like to see what goes on, all these different, you know, sections of YouTube, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but some of you helpers need to humble yourselves, because if shit hits the fan and y'all still think that your looks, okay, is gonna get you a good man, but you ain't got no skills to do anything, I'm sorry to say that nobody's gonna come to your rescue. You're not gonna have an entire system that's gonna help you out of your bad decisions. So a lot of you women need to come off of Space Mountain, and you really need to get a grasp of real life. Because some of you don't got it. Some of you don't got it. Some of you are still living in I'm trying not to curse too much, but you know, fuck it. Need to get off that fucking mountain and figure out who you are. You see, that's one of my female stalkers. Always in the comment section of every video, trying to get my attention. Listen, Afro Atheist, I told you, you need to show me who you are instead of hiding your identity just so you can get my attention. I think that you think that if you hate me enough, that somehow I'm gonna change my opinion because you hate me. First of all, you gotta let me know how you look. If you're not attractive, you can't be trolling me this hard. But I will tell you this, Afro Atheist, you do want to stalk me, but I ain't got time for you today. I'm speaking facts. But anyway, don't need that distraction right now. A lot of you females need to understand me. Stop playing games with men who can help your life. Okay? Stop dating men that are living in your house. Because a lot of you females who think that you're bosses got men living in your house. And you wonder why he's cheating on you in that same house, in that same bed, because you have not matured enough to get a man who will respect you. Yeah, Turf, she loved the taste, man. She loved the taste. Afro Atheist loves the taste. That's why she's always here. Every video, nothing without fail, always there. Somebody probably a dude. Abby say he probably that's probably a dude. You know what? The amount of attention to like trolling detail, I would say it could be, because a lot of these dudes are stalkers. I've seen grown men stalk other men. So that's very possible. That's very possible that it could be a dude, because nobody stalks people harder than men. There's a lot of men on this platform. All they do is stalk other men. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. So we know that men, especially, unfortunately, a lot of brothers, they be stalking more than anybody, man. I mean, you got to get a restraining order on some of these dudes, man. It's crazy. It be the main ones in the comment section talking about, I'm leaving. I'm unsubscribing, Jay. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Why are you telling me you leaving? Just leave. Do you want to sign paperwork of you unsubscribing? Like, what the fuck? I mean, do you want your last paycheck? I mean, what are you looking for when you telling me that you're leaving? There's a lot of that going on, man. A lot of that, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all liking the stream, you know, me doing this shit late and, you know. Shout out to everybody that be subscribing to me. The new subscribers, shout out to new subscribers. If there any new subscribers, y'all got to shout yourself out in the chat room. Don't be afraid, you know. Don't be afraid. Jay the Black is here, okay? What's up, Ms. Anthropic One? It was a good video you did in regarding to Stan Lee. That was a very good video, bro. I made sure to comment on that and give it a thumbs up to make sure that people went and saw it. Sucker Free, you say you knew? Cool, appreciate it, man. I like seeing new people, man, because there's some people here, some rusty, dusty ass people who need to leave the platform. Okay? Or they already have anyway. I had to kick this one dusty ass female attention slore off my platform. You know, that's one thing too, man. I've noticed the attention seeking is going to different levels with some of these females. You won't see that again. As a matter of fact, if any female comes into my chat room on some attention horn shit, you're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here. Rodney Armstrong says, I'm new here. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, man, you attention slores will not be welcome in my chat room. You out here trying to get yourself a red pill, man. None of these dudes are checking for you. Going about your business. You are not winning any points. What's up, LM? Says a new subscriber. Cool. Salute to you. So I'm Mexican and there's no good Mexican speaking facts. Appreciate the show. Okay, cool, Sucker Free. Better stop talking about them females, Jay. Or what? They're gonna get upset. Man, I just speak facts on women, man. I'm not, saying anything that they don't already know. You know. But yeah, we had to get some of these attention slores out of here. And if I do see an attention slore that slipped through the cracks, then she's gonna be put back on rocks or back in a lift and swiftly driven the fuck away from the channel. Fam. You were right, JD. 2018 would be the attention-seeking women would be on the rise. I have seen that at my job. Yeah, the attention seeking is going to new levels, man. You got IG models trying to be, articulate, motivational speakers, or, they're trying to change their lifestyle. You got ex-porn stars going into the black conscious groups, like trying to seek redemption for being slores. You're a slore. How you gonna change that? There's hundreds of videos of you, sucking and fucking. Like, what do you think you're gonna redeem? You don't give a shit about folks getting upset. Yeah, man, I really don't care about people getting upset. I upset people all the time. I upset people a lot, more than I think I do. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. People got thick, thin skin, man. Like, I could seriously hurt somebody's feelings just off words, man. I know how to do it. I've seen it done. I've done it. I got people still talking about me to this day, who are in their feelings about me. Blackfishing. I was going to do a show about blackfishing, but I may just do a video on that. That blackfishing thing got black women upset, huh? It got them upset. It got them feeling some type of way that white women would embrace blackness. I mean, why does that upset black women? Is it because you ain't accepting your blackness? I'm not saying all, but some of these chicks, like the chick who bleached her skin from Jamaica, like, black women do things to make themselves look bad, but then get mad when white women accept blackness. I don't get that. I don't get that. What's up, Black Soul? So I just want people to understand that and hear me good. The attention seeking stops here. What's going on, Mika B? Denise said, trying to get our black men. Well, let me say this, Denise. Like, if black men are attracted to them, it's because of their the fake melanin, right? The big ass, the fake melanin. They're not attracted to the whiteness in them. They're attracted to the fact that they are mixed, right? Or that they could be light skinned, you know? I want people to understand. Wow. What? Oh, let me look this up. I just saw something, y'all, that just, wow. They used to do a GQ Man of the Year, right? But I think that they had Men of the Year and then they crossed it out and put Woman of the Year with Serena Williams on the cover. If y'all don't think they're making fun of black femininity, then y'all are looking in the wrong direction. Well, Denise, like, listen, I can tell a lot of those women who were doing the black fishing, they all look white to me, just with a tan. But yeah, but you got this this female, Serena Williams, winning Woman of the Year, because GQ has to be politically correct. And I'm telling you right now, man, if y'all not speaking out about this shit, y'all can't tell me nothing about how you're somehow more, manly or an alpha than everybody else, if you're not speaking on the fact that Serena Williams was named Woman of the Year. Let me look this shit up. Let me see. GQ Man of the Year. Cause you know how I do GQ Man of the Year? Cause like the cover, I guess, was to show her as Woman of the Year, but they had Men of the Year, then they exit out the men and put woman on top of it. And y'all wonder why I just don't, I speak about culture so much because the culture is fucked up. Serena, they're making fun of you. Okay? This isn't nothing to be proud of. For them to put you, I believe, as Woman of the Year, but then put Men of the Year and then scribble it out and then put Woman of the Year on top of it. They're making fun of you. You really think that they're praising your femininity? No, they're making fun of you, Serena. They're making fun of all black women. I'm looking at some of these other covers, because you got your Woman of the Year, Man of the Year, I guess. I don't even read GQ. To me, that's a magazine for men that likes to shop at the same designer places and clothing stores as women. So, doesn't mean that they are into the alternative lifestyle. It just means that they like to shop at the same places. They like to, What is going on, people? Jeez. Hold on, I'm about to put the cover. I'm gonna get the cover. Let me get the cover. So y'all can see it. I don't think the way I'm explaining it, y'all can really understand the way I'm explaining it. So I'm gonna have to put it on screen so y'all can see it. But this is, I guess they're trying to say, well, woman is bigger than man, and it's like, why do women want to compare to men so much? Y'all clown men and you claim men aren't intelligent as you, they aren't as smart as you, but you're constantly trying to compete with them. If they are inferior to you, then you wouldn't need to compete with them because you're better than them, right? But women have this need to compete with men. That's the cover right there, people. That's the cover. You see that cover? Y'all see what they did? And they're wondering why people are a bit weirded out by that. Let's go to People Magazine, see what they're saying. GQ named Serena Williams as 2008 Woman of the Year on Monday, but found itself in hot water for a controversial design choice featured on the tennis superstars cover. The magazine annually puts out a Men of the Year list for its December issue and started to include women among its honorees in 2003. This year, the magazine released 4 covers, one with Williams and 3 others with Men of the Year, Michael B. Jordan and Henry Golden and Jonah Hill. Let's see. Williams on the cover, she stands confidently in a long-sleeve black turtleneck bodysuit. The word men in Men of the Year is crossed out. The word woman is scripted in handwritten font in its place and put in quotation marks. Critics accused the magazine of mocking Williams, with some pointing out GQ's previous Woman of the Year covers did not have the word in quotation marks. So basically what people are saying is that they're trying to make it, what they're saying is that we need y'all to believe this is a woman, so we're going to put it in quotation marks. See, this is how they make fun of you black women, and y'all think we be lying about this? They put woman in quotation marks. To like, okay, we get it. She's a female, okay? You don't have to put in quotation marks. That's what people are upset about. Honestly, I think the thing I'm upset about is why do you have to scribble out men and put woman? Why do you have to put woman? I mean, we get it. It's always this, we want to push women as like the best ever. They can do everything a man can do. And then they wonder why men don't want to get married. Men don't want to marry women who are equal to them. That ain't gonna work. They don't want a woman mentally who believes she's equal. That's why you got so many women walking around trying to look like dudes, man. Because it's in their minds. You got all these females walking around with fades and they got parks in their head, man, and they just trying their best to be masculine, and they think that that's attractive to have a bit of masculinity in them, but still, try to be feminine how they look. But as soon as they open their mouth, you can tell there's nothing feminine about them. Men want to marry women who want to be women, not women who want to compete with men. Now, there's always going to be, a lame he's a cleanup man who's gonna deal with these women regardless. And those are the type of men I want nothing to do with. Nothing. Because those would be the type of men that would do anything to get the attention of women like this. Or any woman for that matter. Any woman for that matter. This is a disgrace. They're making fun of Serena and they're looking around like, why are y'all upset? What are you upset about? Though GQ did not immediately respond to people's request for comment, Mike Rouse, research manager for the magazine, said on Twitter that the cover was handwritten by Virgil Abloh of Off-White, the artist who also designed Williams' U.S. Open apparel. Often styles words he writes in quotation marks. Despite Rouse's explanation, some people are still frustrated by detail, considering Williams had previously spoken out about being called a man because of her muscular physique. Let me tell y'all something about that, man. Nobody calls Serena Williams a dude more than like Caucasian males. Do y'all know how many videos white boys have made about how Serena does not look like a female? But then you got black women that say, well, black men didn't find Serena attractive. But who's making the videos calling her a dude? It's not black men. But as long as he's white, they're willing to forgive and forget. They're willing to forgive and forget. And this is the situation that we're in. As long as he's white, they're willing to forgive and forget. Okay? The fact that she's being called names and having videos made about her, those videos aren't being made by black men. She's being called a dude by non-black men. You got a dude from Australia designing a cartoon that made her look, just made her look really wacky. But they want to put that on us as if we are the ones who are calling her names when we're not. They're demeaning her. We're not. So you can't put that on us. Like you can. You can try to, but you can't. And that's what it seemed like to me in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you have Serena, who seemingly has to but she has to show how feminine she is. Maybe that's driven her dating choices, but when I see her do interviews, like, she really tries to be feminine, man, and it's really sad, but this is all because of the lamestream media PC agenda. You cannot tell me that the people at GQ did not okay this cover, because they did. And if they're saying they didn't, they're lying. If they're saying they didn't, they're lying. They approved this cover. They absolutely approved this cover. And I don't want y'all to believe that they didn't, because they did. They approved it. But they're going to say they didn't. Bullshit. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. But like I was saying, man, yes, I'm young, I'm bitter, and I'm different from the rest. You know why? Because I want to be Jada Black, okay? I'm not out here to try to make people be what they don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? And if you black men don't want to be true red pill men who are free men, then I don't know what you want to do. Maybe you want to be under control of females. Maybe you want to be in a situation where women like you, women want to be with you, they show you attention. I've seen men change their whole perceptions just off of the attention they get from women. I know dudes that were MGTOW, they would do videos, all they would do is interview women. Next thing you know, they're no longer MGTOW. You know why? Because getting that attention from women, it validated their existence to the point to where they no longer had to make videos saying, I'm going my own way. Didn't have to do that. I love being young. I really do. There's nothing good about getting old. Except for you gain more knowledge, but that knowledge, you could have gained that in your 20s if you actually concentrated and stopped playing around. If you want a future, you need to stop playing around and work towards those goals. Because you only have one life to live. You have to live it to the fullest. I'm not out here trying to be like nobody but me. Because none of you, there's nobody I have seen yet that I would want to be anything like. Because at the end of the day, when I look around, those same people who think that people should be like them are looking at me, trying to emulate me. That's why I worry not. I worry not. about what I'm doing. There's nobody more emulated on this platform than me. Look how I influence certain people. Okay? And then you make the decision for yourself of who's trying to be who. Because I can tell you something right now. I'm not trying to be like anybody. And when y'all listen to me, y'all can tell I'm exactly right. I'm not trying to be like anybody. I'm just trying to be me. I can only be me. I can only be me. Some people need to learn how to love themselves instead of coming on social media or wherever else trying to put on a front for the crowd. Because people like me can see right through you every single time. Can see right through you. There's going to be people, man, that's going to throw all these labels out there and tell you you need to be like this or that. You know, be yourself. Just take what is being given to you and become who you are or who you want to be. There's always that confident, listen to all you brothers, man. There's always a confident, arrogant, self-serving man inside all of us. You have to tap into that. You have to tap into that. That is what I'm here for. That is what other content creators are here for. We want you to tap into who you are, not in who you're trying to be. Who are you deep down? What are you deep down? You see, like I said, I don't have to get on this platform or any other ones and beat my chest like I'm Tarzan. I don't have to do that. You know the type of man I am by my deeds and the things that I do and my authenticity. You know, I gain nothing from lying to the people. You know, I gain nothing from being a fake, fraudulent, lame. There's a lot of fake, fraudulent lames that'll tell you how great they are, but they're looking up at other people. You can't look up at other people and then claim that you're great. I look up to no one. I look up to no one. I seek money and power, and through that, I will gain respect and cooperation from these hoes. I ain't got to read no books. I ain't got to go to no lectures. You go out there and you conquer. You be successful. You kick everybody's ass. You kick everybody's ass. You prove that you are the top dog. You prove you are made of metal. You prove that you are unbreakable, that nobody can break you. Shout out to Samuel Jacks. This big facts J marriage is a no-no for me. It's a no-no for a lot of us, man. I seek what's going to draw people to me. I don't need no other man telling me how to be me. I can't tell y'all how to be you. You know who you are. Stop suppressing who you are. If you feel like you're an arrogant jerk, be that, because that is what's going to make you successful. Let's see. Shay got the key. Just give me money and power, fuck respect. I'd rather be feared. When niggas are scared of you, they won't ever cross you. Exactly, Expendable. Seek money and power and see how people treat you. Why do you think there's certain groups in America that are untouchable? People who you cannot talk about. If you do, they're going to make you apologize. They're going to make you get on your knees. Because they have power and influence. And if you ain't got power and influence, you can't tell me you're anything. If you can't influence chess pieces without using your hands, then you don't have no power. You just talking about it. And you got a lot of people talking, but they ain't doing a lot of doing. That's why they're looking up at other men. And they will always be looking up at other men. The reason why I've had success, because I look up to nobody. Nobody can tell me shit. I will always seek to go for that brass ring. I don't care who I have to push out the way to get it. You know? I don't care who has to get pushed out the way. Because for the most part, you can't worry about what everybody else is doing. Because when you worry about what everybody else is doing, you end up getting left behind. And I see there are certain people that are going to be left behind because they're worrying about what everybody else is doing. They're not concerned enough about being successful and being able to garner power. Because without that, you have nothing. You have fake cooperation. Let me tell you something, you do something. Let me put you up on a little game. If you ain't got no power, you ain't getting no real respect. You're just not. If you can't put fear into people's hearts, you're not getting no real respect, and you're not getting no real cooperation. And I'm seeing people getting this fake cooperation, and they think they're doing something, but they're not. A lot of you people understand where I'm coming from. How many of you have ever feared somebody that was broke? Feared somebody that needed other people to give them something? Cantor, I must have some power because you're in my chat room. Like I said before, no attention whores. No attention whores tonight. Male or female. How many of us fear broke people or people who are working? Listen, I don't fear nobody who works for somebody else. Okay, if I'm going to fear somebody, it's somebody that has the power to make or break me financially and socially. I don't fear anybody, even though you should never really fear anybody. But if that scenario was to play and a person had way more socially and financially than you, you'd have to take a step back and say, okay, let me assess where I'm at. You know? You just have to make different moves. That doesn't mean that sooner or later you're not going to see that person again, because you will. But you want to be prepared next time. You know, I see the world, I see everything in a world view. I don't see everything in a local view. I see things that are going on in the world, and that's how I assess how life should be. And the people who are untouchable, the people who gain absolute respect, are the people who have something to trade. They have something to be given. If you can't give people opportunities, then you can't be out here puffing your chest out, beating it like you're Tarzan. And those are facts. Because people are just going to laugh at you. That's the truth. People are just going to laugh at you. People are just going to laugh at you. I don't want to be laughed at. I want people to look at me and say, oh, this motherfucker's serious. What's going on, people? Jay here. Make sure you go to carmarshall.com. They are a sponsor of the channel with over 100,000 new and used cars. Online, you can go and find what you like. They'll negotiate it, and you can get you a good deal.